Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 21st episode of my Ask Cray R series. Yep, after a long time, I'm finally bringing it back. And as you can see here, of course, the questions look a little different this time because I changed up the rules. As you can see here, it's now going to be 10 comments instead of 15, and you can now ask up to 7 questions. So yeah, let's just get started here. So the first question goes from Tai He, and he asked, 1. What's your opinion on Frosted Flakes? 2. What's your opinion on Alf? 3. What's your opinion on Sonic the Hedgehog? Not the movie series, but the games. 4. What's your favorite Tom and Jerry characters? And 5. What's your favorite Scooby-Doo characters? 1. It's a good cereal, although I haven't had it for a while. 2. I don't watch Alf, though I've seen a few pictures and I guess, just a few pictures of it. It's not something I'm interested in. 3. I'm not a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog. 4. I guess the main ones, including Tyke, Spike, Butch, and pretty much anyone that's in the original Tom and Jerry. There's that gray mouse. I think that's the Waif or something. I forgot his name, but yeah. The duck is kind of cute, and yeah, just those guys. As for Scooby-Doo, number 5, I guess just the main 5. I'm not a fan of the villains or anything, though there are some nostalgic ones, I'll give them that. Next question goes from Letitia Seja, P3J, and he asked, 1. What's your opinion on classics coming back to TV? 2. What show is better, Drake and Josh or Paw Patrol? 3. Thoughts on Blue's Clues? 4. Family Matters or George Lopez? 5. What's your thoughts on the Rugrats? 6. What is your favorite 90s cartoon show ever? And 7. If there was a one classic super show that was dope and awesome back then, what would you bring back? That's a pretty weird way of rephrasing it, but I'll see what I can do. 1. If you mean about the T-Nick thing, then I find that very frickin' dope, and it was shocking coming from a channel and company like Nickelodeon, a company in which they refuse to bring back old shows, so yeah, it's a huge surprise, I must say. 2. Drake and Josh, for sure, frick Paw Patrol. 3. Obviously I like it, no question on that. 4. I'll say George Lopez, because I find it very classic, and I'm not a fan of Family Matters. 5. It's okay, though a show with baby characters I prefer better is Baby Looney Tunes, but Rugrats is alright. 6. Ed, Edd n Eddy, no question. And 7. Let's see. How about like the Wild Thornberrys or something? Or As Told by Ginger. Let's say the Wild Thornberrys. That one is a classic for sure. Something that Nick should most definitely bring back. Next question goes from Bubba's World Halloween 6596, and he asked, 1. What's better, chocolate pudding or vanilla pudding? 2. What's your favorite kind of ice cream? And 3. What's your favorite meat? 1. Chocolate pudding. 2. Chocolate ice cream. And 3. Pork. Like, I can go crazy for pork, definitely. Next question goes from JewXL's 4795, and he asked, 1. Thoughts on Adult Swim pre-Checkered Pass schedule? 2. Should WB take their cable networks from Discovery? And 3. Thoughts if Nick Jr. and T-Nick share channel space 12 hours each? 1. It sucks, honestly. Like, without those classic Cartoon Network shows, it's basically just the show of its former self. In other words, there isn't a lot of variety, and I don't like it. 2. I guess they could. I'm not so sure about that one. And 3. I don't think that's going to happen, but if it did, that'd be great. Like, Nickelodeon could use some extra variety, and they should just mix in two of their channels together into one full 24-hour channel. So yeah, that'd be nice. And maybe put like a classic block per like channel thing or something. Next question goes from Bubba's World again, and he asked, 1. When will you be doing your next live stream? 2. What's your thoughts on the Magic School Bus? 3. What's better, Dairy Queen or Subway? 4. What's better, Walmart or Target? And 5. What's your favorite and least favorite video you did? And 6. What's better, the Flintstones or the Jetsons? 1. Well, here's the thing. I normally stream when I get the evening and nighttime alone. And as you've seen, I've done that 2 times already. So, and when I do my TV videos, I don't make all of them streams. Like, I just want them to be normal videos. But if you guys like, I could do more like that, but here's the thing though. I would have to film them around like 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, or 2 o'clock. I'm not doing any late night streams like how Adam Cartoons does. But, yeah, I don't know when I'll do my next stream, but I'll think about it. 2. I think it's okay. Like, it's not a bad show. Much like with Bill Nye, it's a nice science show for kids. And it's certainly better than Sid the Science Kid, by a long shot. Plus, I remember watching that in, like, what is it, like? It's not elementary school, it's like, second school, I guess if you guys want to call it. It's a school for 4th graders through 6th graders, so, yeah. I had memories with it, and I do remember it from my childhood, which is great. 3. I'll say Subway, mainly because I'd never really been to Dairy Queen. Though I did hear they have some really good desserts, so maybe I'll try going there. I have one inside my local mall near me, so who knows? Maybe I'll actually go there sometime. 4. Walmart has everything, but Target's so nostalgic, so I know many people would say Walmart, but I want to give Target some respect, so let's say Target. And, God, it's 6 questions, dude, not 5. 5. What's your favorite? Oh, what's my favorite and least favorite? Okay, so that one's hard. My favorite video, I guess would be my DVD collection videos. And the least favorite, and I might change this one later on too, but for now I'll say this. My least favorite. How about the videos when I ranted on Junior? Like I understand I had to like say what he did around that time, but I think I've went a little too far, which explains why I have erased them. I also don't like the videos where I talked about my past and all that drama BS, so those are going to be deleted for sure. Well, for now I privated them, but I'll be deleting them soon. So yeah, let's put it like those. I know I would say I like my TV videos and my rants and salutes, but I gotta give my DVD collection some respect. And plus, they have been getting some views, so that's great. I appreciate it, guys. So let's put it like that for now. And 6, the Flintstones. Easily. Just putting it simple. Next question goes from Rocky Rocks 1445, and he asked, 1. Did you watch the Total Drama Island reboot? And if so, what did you think of the finale? 2. Which show is worse, Bubble Guppies or Team Umizoomi? 3. What do you think of of Discovery Family's current schedule? 4. Do you have a favorite horror movie? 5. What's your favorite Cartoon Network show from the 2010s besides Regular Show? Ooh. And 6. What's your least favorite Cartoon Network original from the 2010s? Not including TTG since it's Warner Brothers animation, or Total Dramarama since it's Canadian acquired programming. 1. Unfortunately, I did not watch the show in full. I've watched a few clips and maybe an episode or two, but I haven't seen the full show, nor the finale. And I know Cartoon Network is airing episodes right now, but I've heard that if you're a newcomer to a story-driven show like Total Drama Island, and you're starting at let's say the 5th or 7th episode, for example, you would just fall behind. You would fall behind or something. In other words, you would want to start from episode 1 so you would get the full story. It's much like watching other shows like BFDI and Animate Insanity and all that stuff. Object Overload, if you want to count that forgotten series too. So yeah, I'm going to see what I can do here, but I doubt Cartoon Network's going to air the show from episode 1. Also, speaking of Total Drama Island, I've noticed they haven't aired the original for a while. Do you guys know if they lost the rights to that or they just chose not to air it? Let me know. Anyways, let's continue. 2. I'm going to say Bubble Guppies. The only reason I'm not saying Team Umizoomi is because, well, the hybrid is good, not as good. I mean, the hybrid is decent, not as good as Blue's Clues. Also, speaking of that, Joe from the show, Donovan Patton, is in there, so those are the only positives I'll give it, and that's why I'm not going to say it's worse than Bubble Guppies. That one is worse for sure, but not because it ripped off SpongeBob, because that is just a false show comparison. It's just not good. The only positive about that is the fish, but that's only because he's voiced by the pig from Back at the Barnyard. But aside from that, the show is definitely worse than that. So that's why. 3. The current schedule is decent, though I find it bizarre how Cartoon Network shows are on there, like Baby Looney Tunes, Sylvester and Tweety Mysteries, My Gym Partner's a Monkey, which was a frickin' surprise, and all that. But overall, the schedule, also Summer Camp Island and Steven Universe. Although, aside from that, the schedule is still decent. It does have variety. Though I don't know why they have more Discovery Hour, or why... Well, yeah, they have more Discovery Hours on weekends, and they just have 12 hours of that every day, in which it's even within the main cartoons, but it's like, we don't really care about the Discovery stuff. What, is adults watching that or something? I don't know. But overall, it's a good schedule. 4. Do you have a favorite horror movie? Well, let's see. I'm not a really huge fan of horror, unless you're talking stuff like Courage the Cowardly Dog, Tales from the Crypt, Making Fiends, etc. But I don't really have a favorite per se. But I guess I would say Scary Movie, but that's only because I kind of remember it. It's not my favorite, but yeah, it's certainly better than It. It is, oh my god, it is so creepy. Unless if you want to also count Goosebumps or Monster House, I don't think that really counts as a horror movie. Actually, Goosebumps. I don't want to count Goosebumps. Let's just say Scary Movie. Yeah, why not? Just for nostalgia's sakes. 5. So besides regular show, I have other shows from that era I like. Stuff like Mad, Apple and Onion, and that's it. So let's say Apple and Onion, because I kind of like that show. And 6. Oh man. Okay. I don't want to say Adventure Time because I know lots of fans are going to come on me and be like, hey, why don't you like Adventure Time? That show's awesome. So, just so I can't offend people, I'm going to say Steven Universe. Look, I'm sorry. I just don't find the show good. The only episode I like from the show is the Uncle Grandpa crossover, but that's it. The rest of the show, I just don't like. And I've seen it before, and I'm just not a fan of the show. Of course, I've seen it from that one episode since I like it, because Uncle Grandpa's in it, but yeah, the main show, aside from that episode, I don't like. Next question goes from Bubba's World for the 3rd time, and he asked, 1. What's better, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse or Jake and the Neverland Pirates? 2. What's your thoughts on Nick Jr. and T-Nick's new schedule starting September 8th? 3. If you could bring back one show on each Nick network, what show would it be and why? 4. What's your thoughts on the recent Roblox Schlepp drama? And 5. What's worse, the Wiggles or Imagination Movers? 1. I'm gonna say Mickey Mouse Clubhouse because, well, I remember it and I don't think it's that bad. Jake and the Neverland Pirates just suck. 2. Well, I've mentioned this in my TV video, so if you want more detailed information, go check that out. But I like it. To put it simple, I like it. I like T-Nick's new schedule. Nick Jr.'s is, well, at this time being, Wally Kazam sadly got taken off, but that schedule was okay. Actually, no, scratch that. T-Nick's schedule is not very good. I know they have six shows on weekdays and 4 shows on weekends, so yeah. Definitely not great variety, but I do like how classics are back, so yeah. 3. On each Nick network. Oh boy. So let's see. I'm pretty sure you mean like one show per channel, so let's see. Nickelodeon, how about bring back something like Cat Scratch, because that's a show that deserves more chances. Nicktoons, bring back Making Fiends for that same reason alone. Nick Jr., wait, I think you mean bring it back for reruns, not like bring it back for new episodes. Yeah, okay, so let's restart that. Nickelodeon, I would bring back, how about the Fairly Odd Parents? Nick Jr., bring back Blue's Clues, obviously, because everyone loves it. A lot of adults, if not all of the adults, know about it. Lots of people should know about the Fairly Odd Parents too. Plus, it's a Nickelodeon classic aside from SpongeBob, so yeah, definitely bring that back. Nicktoons, how about bring back Jimmy Neutron, because, well, it's a good show. They have been giving respects to them ever since, well, I guess ever since 2020, but they sadly just got rid of it in 2021, which was not a good choice. They got to bring it back. T-Nick, bring back Drake and Josh, because it's a classic, for sure. And I think that's it. Yeah. 4. I do not want to step into this drama, but I haven't heard much of it either, so I'm just going to say it's ridiculous. Let's just put it that way. And 5. The Wiggles for sure. I don't mind the Imagination Movers, actually. Because unlike the Wiggles, those 4 band members, I forgot their names, they're pretty cool. Yeah, they're actually very cool guys. I do agree with what the creator of Random Content said about them. Like, they are genuinely cool guys. I know the Wiggles, like Greg and I guess Anthony or something, they're kind of cool too, but no, they cannot beat the Imagination Movers. They are just amazing, man. The Wiggles suck in my opinion. Next question, in the pretty messiest way possible, goes from Lewis Pickard. Now, before I answer your question, bud, I've actually said many times that I don't like how you do these questions, so I'm going to really quickly show you here what exactly I mean, because I don't think you understand what everyone else is doing here. And since you're a new sub of mine, I'm going to try to take this as easiest as I possibly can. So I'm going to leave this go. Leave this alone. Oh my god, it's not even going to do it. Let's see. Okay, you know what? Let's just hold it like this since it doesn't want to help me out. So the way you do this here is, so the way you're doing it, it's 1, and then a few spaces, 2, and then a few spaces, and then 3, a few spaces. That's just an example there. That's not how the question things works. It works like this. 1, question 1, your question, enter button. 2, question, enter button. 3, enter button. See this? Yeah. That's exactly what I mean. So I will let you slide here, but if I see this if I see this messy version again, it's going to be removed immediately. I'm sorry, because like I'm going to read it, for example, here, and what if I make a mistake? What if I say something like, 1, what's your opinion on Angry Birds? 2, what's your opinion on Cartoonito returning to Cartoon Network on the 1st of September 3rd? What's your opinion on Tweenies? 4, see, I actually made a mistake with September 3rd, so this is why I want you to do it like this. So anyways, I'm gonna try to read it properly. But if I screw up, oh my god, that's possible, but I'm gonna do my best here. Anyways, you asked 1, what's your opinion on Angry Birds? 2, what's your opinion on Cartoonito returning to Cartoon Network on the 1st of September? 3, what's your opinion on Tweenies? 4, what's your least? You put the question mark too early. Favorite Nick Jr. show? 5, what's your opinion on the Donald Trump situation with PBS and PBS Kids? 6, what's your opinion on Mr. Men franchise? And 7, what's your opinion on BBC's Amazing World? Let's see. 1, not a fan. Yeah, not a fan, but I don't hate it either. 2, personally, I don't care. Because as I've said to you a billion times, I don't care for Cartoonito. I don't. 3, I don't like the Tweenies. I think the Tweenies are weird. 4, they're a weird show. 4, many of you would probably think I'd say Dora the Explorer, but no, it's actually Peppa Pig. 5, I think it's ridiculous the way he wants to get rid of funding for no reason. Like, it's kind of stupid. Thank God South Park got revenge on him and made an episode out of him. Serves him right. 6, it's okay. Like, I don't mind the Mr. Men show. It's fine. It's decent. And 7, I think you mean the Amazing World of Gumball reboot. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Next question goes from Taihi, and he asked, what's your thoughts on Friends leaving Nick at Night? Well, sorry to burst your bubble, man, but they didn't leave Nick at Night, and I'm actually disappointed because, as mentioned in my TV video, I don't like Friends. So, in which I guess it makes sense why they did it, why they, like, repurchased the rights and stuff, because they don't want to lose the show. I bet Junior wanted Nickelodeon to do the same with Dragon Ball Z Kai, but nah, they couldn't do anything about that. Sorry, but they expired. But yeah, even if Friends' rights were going to expire, they were like, nah, we don't want to do that. We're going to keep the show, so let's rebuy it. Yeah. So yeah. If they ever did leave, though, I'd be happy, but I don't think they will. And the last question, yeah, since I said 10 comments, is from Bubba's World yet again, and he asked, what's better, The Jungle Book or The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh? Not a fan of either, but I'll just say Winnie the Pooh because, yeah, I guess because I kind of remember it, but that's the only reason there. I'm not a fan of it, but I just remember it. So, yeah. I know this ended kind of earlier here, but I did say that I can allow up to 7 questions with only 10 comments. So, excuse me, if I know all of these, some of these didn't have up to 7. So if it were to be like this the next time, I could allow up to 12 comments. But here's the thing. I would rather, like, one person ask up to 7 and only have 1 comment. So yeah, that's my new plan here. But aside from that, I think this is working out well. So thank you for watching this episode, Louis Pickard. I hope you understood exactly what I showed you. And yeah, make sure to just stay tuned for the next episodes coming up. Hopefully you guys like this new format, and I'll try to avoid stopping after 5 or before 5 or something, because yeah, I've been doing that. All right. that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos coming up soon. Goodbye.